Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Scorpio August 26, 2024. Today's energies help you leave overthinking behind and replace it with activity. Fortunately, taking action on a problem can be very healing now. You might see, more explicitly, the connection between physical healing and inner, emotional healing. Even physical or creative activities can help you reduce stress now. It can be satisfying to do something about long overdue matters. It comes naturally to focus on the things that motivate and energize you. There can be breakthroughs, as what initially seems a problem can turn right around in your favor. You also seek comfort and happiness from your social life as the moon spends the day in your solar 11th house. A fabulous period for romance has arrived for you. Be sure to be on the lookout. You will be primed for action. Mental Mercury is dashing through the heavens in a retrograde phase and will send a love letter to mighty Mars today, encouraging you to flirt, strut your body language, and take the initiative. Don't hold back regardless if you're single or attached. This is also an incredible period to socialize, meet someone new, or pursue a sense of adventure. The University. Earth is aligning, so let the good times roll. You're soaring towards good times. Organize your thoughts so that your career path can advance. If you feel scrambled, it can be hard to get anything done. You might struggle moving forward with your goals and plans for your career path. Thankfully, you have a chance to untangle your thoughts when Mars in Gemini sextiles Mercury retrograde in Leo and Chiron retrograde in Aries. It might be initially challenging, especially if you have lingering fears to confront. Once you work through your mental blockages and worries, it might be easier to see where your career path is heading. An excellent planetary aspect is occurring that elevates your emotional world to the height of the mountaintop. Looking at your emotions with perspective is a healthy practice that bolsters self-confidence. Consciously creating this perspective on a regular basis is the goal of yoga. Finding the right yoga discipline and routine might be your goal this season. The lymphatic system that controls our immune system is also greatly helped by yoga. As this day marks the beginning of the new cycle for the perfect number that you are, positive vibrations will translate into a new enthusiasm and a real generosity towards those close to you. Above all, you could bring a new project to life with the participation of your friends or members of your family. They should be happy because you have a great chance of being successful in your undertaking. A day after the Sun exited your income sector and transferred control to Mercury, the Moon concludes its monthly visit to your career sector. Having the Moon present during the Sun's final hours not only sharpened your professional instincts while the solar was on the income side of finances but also created harmony. Before departing, the Moon will spend its final hours aligned with both planets in your career sector and positively influencing Mercury, providing you with insight into how these celestial bodies will continue to work together. The Sun's return to your communication sector yesterday hasn't just put the solar on your communications. The Sun will be here when Venus leaves next week, giving the planet of love the confidence of knowing that when her mission to give your heart and your relationships a voice ends, she will have someone to pass the torch to. This also puts the Moon here as you are some significant weeks on the relationship front. Our eyes in the sky. It might feel like you're on a bit of an emotional roller coaster today, struggling to keep your feelings in check. If you're finding it hard to stay grounded, try to avoid letting yourself get too annoyed or irritable. Look towards the people who matter most to you for support and affection. Whether it's a friend, partner, or family member, sometimes a little extra love from someone who gets you can work wonders. And if you find yourself alone, don't worry. Sometimes solitude can be the best company. Treat yourself to a relaxing bath, light a candle, and let the warmth of the water soothe your troubles away. Despite the sensitive energy in the air, today's astrological influences are also brimming with opportunities for growth and positive connection. This is one of those days where, if you approach your conversations with openness and honesty, you might find that your words land just right. Have you ever had one of those deep, heart-to-heart talks where everything just seems to flow, and by the end, you feel lighter and more understood? That's the energy surrounding us now. It's a perfect time for those frank exchanges of opinions, where both you and the other person feels safe enough to express your thoughts and concerns. There's something incredibly liberating about getting everything out in the open, isn't there? When you approach discussions with good intentions and an open heart, people tend to take notice of that sincerity and respond with kindness and understanding. It's not just about sharing your perspective, it's about creating a space for mutual understanding. Both sides allow for a little healthy criticism, but the ultimate goal is growth and resolution. So today, don't shy away from the feedback you receive. Instead, embrace it with the same openness that you're bringing to the table. You might be pleasantly surprised by how much progress you can make in your relationships when you lead with authenticity and a genuine desire to connect. Feeling that urge to take the lead in your relationships? That's a natural part of today's energy. You may find yourself stepping up, eager to share your ideas and show those around you the possibilities that can arise when they tap into your insights. Whether it's at work, with friends, or in your personal life, this is a great time to guide others. But remember, leadership isn't just about speaking. It's just as much about listening. Tuning into the wishes, thoughts, and ideas of others is a key part of making this collaborative energy truly effective. Have you ever noticed how the most successful collaborations happen when everyone feels heard? Keep that in mind as you move through your day. After all this creative and collaborative energy, it's also important to carve out a little time for yourself. Once you've put your ideas in motion, find a quiet place to reflect. Sometimes, it's in those peaceful, solitary moments that the best clarity and inspiration come to light. Think of it like taking a deep breath after a busy day. It's necessary, and it helps you recharge so you can move forward with even more purpose and intention. On the financial front, things are looking up. You seem to have a knack for knowing how to negotiate to your advantage today, even when you find yourself in tricky situations. If you're in the middle of a deal, a bargaining session, or any financial discussions, trust your instincts. They're sharp right now, and they're leading you in the right direction. And here's the exciting part: new opportunities are opening up for you. So don't hesitate to explore them, make new contacts, and expand your network. These connections could prove to be incredibly valuable down the line. Have you ever experienced one of those serendipitous moments where you find yourself in the right place at the right time, making a connection that turns out to be exactly what you needed? Today could bring just that kind of magic, so stay open to the possibilities. Who knows? You might just stumble upon the perfect opportunity that sets you on an exciting new path. As you move through the day, keep your heart and mind open. Engage with the people around you with honesty and care, and trust in your ability to navigate the conversations and opportunities that come your way. Whether it's deepening relationships, sharing your ideas, or making strides in your financial world, today's energy is supporting you in all the best ways.